Hi, my name is Stacy. I'm the owner and director of Monarch Music Performance here in Tucson, Arizona. I first want to start off by saying how thrilled I am with the Facebook business ads that you're able to post on Facebook for your business page. I've been getting a ton of likes and page views, so it's I guess a good tip for everybody is if you want to really market your business in town, definitely use the Facebook business ad to put up ads and information about your business. It's a great page and it's actually very affordable. So I'm really happy that I went for that. I also am advertising in the Tucson Parent. I've been advertising with them for about the past 6 years. Again, very reasonable. They're a great business. Roger Snap is a really great leader in the Tucson Parent, and his advertising staff is really great. They make beautiful ads for everybody. So definitely look for me in the July ad of the Tucson Parent. They're in your local grocery store. They can be at the doctor's office. They can be at your favorite coffee shop. Just got to keep an eye out for the little white rack, and you'll have some great businesses in there to give your kiddos some fun for the year. I want to introduce myself. I've been playing the violin and I've been singing for the past 24 years. I did all of my violin and singing education in Chicago, Illinois. I studied at the DePaul University Conservatory of Music. I had some fantastic violin teachers. I loved every single one of them. They really pushed me to my fullest potential, and I advanced very quickly when I was studying with them and had some excellent opportunities to perform in community orchestras and recitals. And I had such a passion built up for violin at a young age that I knew I wanted to teach and that I wanted to be just like my teachers. So they were a huge inspiration to me. I can remember a couple names: Diana Brodick, Dennis Harrington, he was my first teacher, Linda Fox, Mr. Kwan, Mr. Sulik, Mr. Schmecka. There's so many wonderful teachers that I had that really inspired me to be a teacher. So I'm very grateful for the music programs that I had growing up as a child. I kept studying privately for many, many years, and I advanced quickly, and then I moved to Tucson, and as I progressed, I put together my own lesson plans, and I made a whole bunch of notebooks and wrote down a whole bunch of things, read a bunch of books, studied with my teachers, and came up with my own way to explain and describe how music and the violin makes me feel. And I wanted to share that with other people. So my very first little lessons that I had was when I was in 8th grade, and I was helping the 5th and 6th graders for $8 a lesson. So my teacher helped me with that, and she noticed that I had a really good classroom ethic and orchestra etiquette, and she kind of pushed me along to become a teacher myself. So I'm so grateful for that from my teachers. And her name was Charlotte Bogda, so she was a wonderful teacher, and I'll never forget them. My philosophy, I guess, for teaching violin, viola, and singing is music is not music unless there's passion behind it. If there's no emotion, if there's no feeling, it's just notes on a page. And I believe that every life experience we have, happy, sad, maybe a little mad, disappointing, exciting, full of love, full of life, why not celebrate it with some music? So every opportunity you have in your day, I think, is a perfect time to celebrate with some song or with some singing or sharing it with other people and expressing how something makes you feel with music. Music is all about expression. So I'm all about whatever goal my student wants. I'm not just going to show them how to play the violin. I'm not just going to show them, okay, here's how you play this note, here's how you put your finger down. I'm going to ask them about themselves, get to know them, and really find out what their goal is, what their vision is. I believe everybody needs to have a vision if you're going to learn a musical instrument or you want to pursue singing. If there's no vision behind it, it's just, I play the instrument, I play music. I think it's more meaningful and it's important to your audience. You're almost giving them like a customer service that you have a vision or a passion behind it, a meaning behind it, because that's what gives it its full life. That's what gives it life. That's what gives it color. It gives it style. That's what turns it into a piece of art, pretty much. One of my favorite quotes is, I think it goes like, painters paint their art on canvas, musicians paint their art on silence. And I think that's just so deep, because music is definitely an art. And when there's nothing there, you have no words to speak, you can express it with some notes, with some music. And I think that's very important. I offer violin, viola, voice, and beginner intermediate piano lessons. My main instrument is violin. Like I said, I've been playing since '93. I've been playing for about 24 years. And I do teach piano, but I love to teach piano with voice lessons, because I think it's important to have, if you're not a instrumental musician as a singer, it's important to have something there to learn the theory and to train your ear. So I do teach piano for theory and basics in music, viola and violin, and my lessons are offered at a half hour, 45 minutes, or an hour. And parents or students have the option to pay me per lesson or by the month via PayPal, cash, or check. So I'm very open with letting the families choose what they want to do for the lesson. I also offer a program if the lessons are not in your budget at the moment. I offer a payment plan program. I can give you more information on that. And I also offer military discounts as well. My lessons for a half hour is $20 in studio, 30 for 45 minutes, and 40 for an hour. If I come to your home, it's a little bit extra, so it's 25 a half hour, 35 for 45 minutes, 45 for the hour. I also offer online Skype lessons. I was always kind of iffy about doing that, but I recently started it last month, actually, and it has been awesome. It's very, very cool. It works very well with my violin and voice students who I've had for a couple years. We're able to have our full lesson. I can hear them. They can hear me. We are able to write in our notebooks the practice for the week. So Skype has been an excellent option if you live too far away, or you don't have a car, or money's tight with driving. So it's been an awesome option. So Skype has been really great, and that's the $25 price, 35 and 45. I want to move into my next point. What I think makes me different from other music teachers is, I guess the first thing that always comes to mind is how passionate I am about music. Like I said, it's all I know. I've been doing it since I was really, really little, in '93. And I've never seen myself doing anything else. I've thought about, okay, maybe I could be a veterinarian, or I could, maybe be a dentist, and those are great careers. Those are awesome. But my heart is in music, and I've seen how much music has impacted and changed my life as a person, and I just love to share the joy that music brings, and all the what's the word? I'm trying to find the word. It's just all the benefits that music brings to our lives, and how much it enriches our lives, and just brings us to a whole other corner of reality, pretty much. So I think what makes me different is my ability to share that passion, and to find that passion in the student to really pursue their goals, and to really make them believe in themselves, build self-confidence, and to just completely individualize every single lesson based on that individual. I am a strong believer that not one child or person learns the same way. We are all different people. We're all our own person. We all learn differently. We all need to understand things differently. So I really tune in to you or your child's way of learning. And I think that's what makes me different. And I apply that with a lot of fun and knowledge and confidence and passion with music. So I'm very confident in my students, and it brings me so much joy watching them excel and get auditions and first chairs and solos and performances. And that's when I know I've done my job, when I see my students being successful and going towards their vision that when they started with me many years ago. I have a student right now who I've had for 7 years, and she is just singing all over Tucson. She's doing national anthems at U of A. She's writing her own music. She's getting on TV. She's having performances at restaurants and and just, bookshops, and she's just all over the place, and she's just fantastic. And she's actually going to college to pursue music education or music production and composition. And then I have another student who's going to be pursuing music education. And then my other little student is going to probably be doing violin performance, and she wants to be in a professional orchestra so she could play for movie soundtracks, which I just think is fantastic. So I'm just so proud of each and every one of them, and I just love watching them grow and expand on their musical knowledge more and more every week I see them. It's just fantastic. I am located, my location, I have my home studio, so behind me this is my home studio. I'm on the east side of Tucson right now. I used to live on the north side, but like I said, if we need to come to your home, it's a different price for that. My home studio is a little cheaper, and then we also do have Skype lessons available. And I'm also going to be putting on my Facebook page very soon weekly tips, like a little weekly newsletter of what's going on with our studio and our students, performances, recitals coming up, and maybe just some nice little tips for those of you that are musicians already or are just having some questions about basics in music. I'll be giving you guys that on my Facebook page. My website is Monarch Music Stacy. That's MonarchMusicStacy.com. If you go to my website, you'll see all my contact information, my email, phone number, ways to contact me, and more information about our services. So I just wanted to give myself a little introduction to all of you that have liked my Facebook page. I really appreciate you stopping by. I'll be keeping in touch on Facebook with, like I said, with some tips and upcoming events. And I really hope to hear from you guys soon. And thank you so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful day.